Principles of selling. Hi guys, welcome. I am Emmanuel. Call me Coach Manny. Robert Louis Stevenson once said, everyone lives by selling. It means that selling is a way of life. Some people will say, I'm not a salesperson, so selling is not for me. But do you know that everybody is selling something? Selling is a life skill. That's not just real estate. You can apply these principles everywhere. So what is fundamental about selling? Selling goes beyond transactions. It's about building relationships. Selling is about trust. Getting the other person to trust you in order to buy from you. For example, in a relationship, you get the other partner to trust you in order to buy into who you are. Whenever you meet someone, you're selling yourself. At the end of the day, the person leaves with an impression of you. So it's a life skill, and we're selling in our daily lives. We'll be looking at 4 important principles of selling. Principle number 1, sell to yourself. Mastering the art of self-persuasion. Selling to yourself means to build a conviction on yourself about a product. You can also put it as putting yourself in the shoes of the client. If the product is not what you're buying, it is not what you're selling. People want to see that you are convinced about a product you are selling. You must be the first client of your product. Why should you sell to yourself? Number 1, you see the product from the client's point of view. Just know that selling is about meeting needs. You enter into the client's mind so that you will understand the client's point of view. Number 2, you see value in what you are selling, and therefore you develop passion. Number 3, winners anticipate, losers react. When you sell to yourself first, you're able to anticipate all the questions, all the needs, all the desires of the client in order to respond timely when you meet a prospect. Why sell to yourself? You understand a client's pain point and you are able to address them. Those are areas the client is finding difficult. Things that will make the whole process of selling rigorous for the client. It helps you to recognize the risks and the shortfalls in that property. When you've done all this, you will see that you have confidence when you are talking to a client. You're able to walk up to anybody and say, wow, I have this very nice piece of property. It's in a very nice location and I want you to buy it. You no longer think and say, I think, you say, I know. How can we sell to ourselves? You're going to ask yourself certain questions, and then the answers to those questions will help you to understand what you are selling and how you will respond to the client. Step 1, identify your potential client. Now with this question, ask yourself, who needs this product? When you identify the prospective buyers of a particular property, you can easily model your language to suit them. Step 2 is to identify their needs. What do I need in a product? Now you have become the client, so you're asking yourself, why would I buy this property? What values does this property hold for me? What are the things I need to know before I can buy this product? From that question, you'll be able to pick out potential questions the client is going to ask you. Will this product meet my need? Step 3, identify who you would buy from and why. Question number 1, who would I buy from? What would I look for in a seller? Selling is about trust. If you can't build trust with your client, you won't be able to sell. Why would you buy from you? Then why would I trust me? How would I like to be sold this? What are the strategies I will want the seller to employ in order to capture me? Why would I not buy from me? You must realize your own shortcomings. Step 4, you identify the client's pain point. What is making purchase difficult for me? What are the things the seller can put in place that will make it easy for me to buy this piece of property? What will make me more comfortable during the process of pitching and purchase? All those things are what you brainstorm on. In selling to yourself, you are entering the client's mind. So when you ask yourself these questions, you understand how the client is thinking, and then you are able to model your selling for the client. You are not supposed to sell to the client the way you want to sell. You are selling to the client the way the client wants to buy. Your idea of selling shouldn't be for you to make money. Your idea of selling is to be unselfish in meeting a need. Now, when you meet that client's need, you will see that the client will also meet your own need, which is money. So it's reciprocal. The next part is to take action, to develop your value proposition from what you have already written down. When you develop your value proposition is what value are you going to give? In a very short sentence, maybe 1 minute to 3 minutes, your value proposition. Then the next is develop the dialogue. After the value proposition, how will the client respond? How will you respond? So you script a potential dialogue with a client. Then from this script, that is now your working manual in which you meet clients. Sales is a way of life, as I conclude, and the right approach to selling begins with going into the mind of the prospect in order to identify his needs, his desires, his pain points, and then in order to meet and address them.